I bought this Red Camp smokeless portable fire pit, Amazon Day Special, and I think I got it for $80, and then it's normally $90. So it comes in this nice bag. And you know, I saw the dimensions on it on Amazon. I didn't realize how big it really is. And I have my portable camp stove next to it just for perspective. And you know, I packed this away, and I'm gonna use this video to refer to until I get the hang of how to Tetris the pieces back together in the bag. So you have a top fire ring, you have your ashtray, you have your top, which is perforated, you have a rack, and I had to bend these legs so they were straight, otherwise it wouldn't fit in there. That was the only gripe. It has a nice hefty, see if I can get this out here. And that's the only other thing. I wish it came with a tool, like a rod, or something that you could pick these up with. That's a very hefty grate. I mean, that's solid. All right. And then you have your base plate. Okay, so to assemble this, put your base plate down. You take your perforated ring, and that's the top, that's the bottom. Perforated ring goes there. Ashtray goes inside. And then if you're just doing a fire, you put that ring on top. Now if you're gonna cook, you can put the grill in there, the grate in there, and just like that. I would use it with the ring, so it helps draw the Venturi effects. But this is the first smokeless stove that I've seen that has this perforation around the top. You could also put this on top here. It's not just secure. But then you also have your top rack, which you can put it there. It's nice that it's like this because you can put a smaller pot inside, or if you bring a wok or something, you can do that. So the only thing that it's missing is a tool to manipulate these. I mean, I bring gloves with me, leather gloves, but it would be nice to have that tool. But the stand and the grate are really robust. This is 304 stainless steel. I'm going to wash it and do a cooking test. We'll see how this discolors. And you'll see that my camping pot, I've had this for over a year, it gets some discoloration. But I'm pretty happy for the price. You look at these smokeless burn pits, the portable ones, they're $150 to $250. And this is $80, and it's 304 stainless steel. And I'm pretty happy with the initial quality of it. When it came packaged, it came wrapped with all this protective film. So that was a nice touch. So I have it filled about halfway up the perforated section, and go for our first lighting here. I prefer the top-down method of lighting fires. These are just twigs, pine cones, and pine needles around the yard. I know that's not the best for cooking, but once all the resins burn off and it's smokeless, it should be okay. With these smokeless stoves, they're not supposed to be smokeless right away. They're supposed to be, you know, if you have wet wood or wet timber, until all the moisture burns off, it's not supposed to be that smokeless. And I am really impressed. It's barely any smoke from the get-go. And this is starting up like nothing. Wow. That really takes off. And this is putting out a good deal of warmth too. This is going to be great when we go camping. So I'll let that burn down a little bit, come back. You want to see a cat on a leash? Black cat on a leash. What you doing, Sally? Sally doesn't like the smoke. So now it's starting to get a little smoky as it burns down into the lower. But it's not consistently smoky. It's just every now and then, once all the moisture burns off, this will be completely smokeless. That's crazy.
I'm not saying that somebody would fall for it. It sounds like somebody who's just against it. I think you can do like a time lapse.
What?
They'll be able to cut it out.
How about that?
What is that? Potatoes and green peppers and
No,
broth?
it's bratwurst, peppers, and onions.
Oh, okay. Glad I saved the text. I was going to delete it, but I was like, I want to. You gotta save it.
Lost an onion.
Oh no.
That's
fine. I'm a vegetarian. Well, except for the broth. Ew, that's so gross. But you can have some peppers and onions. And he's got extra peppers and onions. So.
almost 20 minutes.
Since we started it?
Yeah.
So it keeps the fire pretty good. Yeah.
Those are done to perfection. The nice thing about these perforations is if you cover the whole top, it's not going to snuff out the top fire. So that's really nice. with this grate turned upside down, it's slightly concave. My wok fits on there perfectly. So that's all the ashes left. Very little waste. That's a top ring, obviously it's got some soot on it. Here's the middle basket. I'm sorry, the perforated basket. And the ashtray. And then the base unit. Forgot the grill grate. It's got the obvious char marks from food being directly on it. So I'm really impressed so far. And this perforated design makes sense because if you're using it to get warmth, you could feel the heat coming out of it from a good 4 or 5 feet away. If you're cooking and you put that top ring on and you cover it completely, the fire can still breathe through those holes. So it's a really nice design, and I thought it would affect this smokeless feature. You saw the video. It stayed smokeless almost the whole time. This isn't using hardwood, this is using pine scraps, pine twigs and pine cones and pine needles.